Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
YouTube is a rabbit hole. A horrible rabbit hole.
Especially with the shorts now.
But I have, well, the shorts are worse. But no, I'll sit there watching people listen, these 20-somethings listening to music that I listened to when I was in high school. And they're going, this is amazing music. And of course, we had great music when we were growing up. But that was back then. Oh, Lordy. Doug Saunders, who has just completed a study on housing in the area. And you can get a copy of the study through the links that are up on our Facebook page, facebook.com/KELY1230. And if you can't find it, I'll put it back up this morning. I'm sure it's up there. You may have to dig a bit because we've had a lot go on since I posted that a week ago. But give us a quick thumbnail. Is housing availability, affordable housing availability, as big a trouble in White Pine County as we think it is? And furthermore, is it as big a problem as it is in the big cities? Oh, I threw you a curve there.
Yes, you did. First of all, yeah, good morning. Yes. So for the first question, it is the problem that we feel like it is and that we think it is in the county, for sure. 100%. Would I say it's equal to or similar to big cities? I would say no. They have unique problems in big cities with pricing and things like, but it's mostly economic and pricing related in your bigger cities. Here, it's a lot more about inventory availability, along with quality issues, along with pricing, along with low population, along with numerous other factors that make it hard to kind of get any traction forward as far as real estate market goes.
We touched on this off air, and I'm going to bring the issue up. We've always talked about how our the report came out last week. White Pine County still the lowest unemployment in the state, 3.9% of the roughly 5,000 people in the county in the unemployment pool. We have only about 100 unemployed, and that number has held consistent since 2008. Those are basically people that will never be able to get employed. And it's very, very difficult to get any kind of economic development when you are in that low of a employment situation. And but you can't fix the low unemployment until you handle housing, and you can't really fix the housing until you have people, and you can't fix the people until you have a reason for them to move here. So it's kind of a circular firing squad, if you will.
Yes, it is. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Do you get economic development started and then not have people or places to stay for people to work those jobs, or do you work on housing and not have the jobs for those people? What I kind of found through the study is it has to be simultaneous. There's no version of it where we can do either or first full steam. We're going to have some version where if there's going to be economic development, there needs to be some sort of temporary housing to house people while homes are also built, or places to live, or tiny homes, or whatever. And that's going to take the building inspectors, the county and the city to work together. We're going to need to find the labor force and the contractors to do the work. So it's a significant, kind of task to tackle.
And we always hear that, White Pine County, it costs more to build a house in White Pine County than it does anywhere else in the state, or even mobile homes or this. It's more expensive. Well, a part of that is because of where we are. it's really hard to get anything here. It still surprises me that we have the lowest gas prices in the state, at lowest average in the state, right here in White Pine County, and yet we have the problems of supply chain necessitates that cost for everything else is going to be high.
Absolutely. I think the overall tone of kind of what I picked up on that front, though, if we want to talk solutions, is there are options. There are other places in the country that are remote, that are rural, and that find a way around these supply issues, these labor shortages. They find a way, and I think, I'm just going to be honest here, I think there is a significant force in the community where there's an active push against growth, push against development. Otherwise, I believe, some of these solutions, they're out there. If you really wanted to find them, we would see them. We would see it happening.
Yeah, and a lot of those people are the same ones that dislike when I say that, and when other things. They get very angry because we talk about we need growth in White Pine County, and these are the same people who sat on governmental bodies and actively opposed it. Look at all of the opposition that there was, and we're about to run out of time again. We ran into all these issues with the Shellraiser Music Festival. It may move to Wells because of all of the issues that they dealt with in White Pine County. Hate to deal with that. We are out of time again, but Doug Saunders, always welcome to visit us. Look for what he writes in the Bristlecone Tribune, and a lot of this good stuff coming up here.